and the Arizona Cardinals. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Oh, they're going deep here right off the rim. And what a way to get this one started, but his deep shot falls incomplete. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. The only way you're going to get behind him is to take shots like that one.
He's loaded another one up. This is caught inside the 15. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead right away. Joey Sly on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 3. Let's go.
2nd down, looking for options. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Extra point attempt coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Washington 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already into enemy territory. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is going to be down to looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders the 1st down. They're throwing it. That's him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
He's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the first. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Well, not what you like to see. Still just in the opening quarter of the season, and they have an injured player out there. Let's hope it's nothing major as he gets looked at. Has this at the 6. In the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Escapes the pocket. Pass is hauled in by the running back.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
The Cards bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. 4th down, pass coming. He's got McBride complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. Offense is set, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory, but that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball, and don't put it in harm's way.
Another throw here on 2nd down. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Let's go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And it looks like, yeah, they got it back right at the 1-yard line and nearly in the end zone for a touchdown. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. And off to Benson to start the drive. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Trey Hendrickson.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set, let's go.
Back to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
The aim of any good play caller, especially early in a game, is to get you a one-on-one coverage. And your job, I say it all the time, your job is to win it. Give some credit to that defense. He's out there in man coverage, does a beautiful job of knocking it away.
He'll air it out on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. Gets it to the 15. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals lower the deficit to a single possession. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 21, Cardinals 14.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back to 60, baby.
They'll come out throwing. Looking right, and he finds it. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chains moving too. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Washington.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. 21-14 our score. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
They go play action on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Going again on 2nd and 10. It's his running back. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. Handoff now out of the gun. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's a design boot. Cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. 3rd and long for him here. So he's knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach Bader. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Fields this at the 19. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. First down now, ball at the 33. Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. Dancing past him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Benson on 1st and 10. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Throw caught at the 6. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Defender gets a hand in there. This is incomplete. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes, knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Running from the pistol with Benson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from State Farm Stadium after this. A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
They'll work against the blitz. Caught out wide. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get some late points and the lead. Trey Benson, the touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Now, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Cardinals kicking team out, so they'll put a charge into this one. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Lone back gets the handoff. They'll cobble together a yard there. Wrapped up on that play by Big Quinn and Williams.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here he is on 3rd and short. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Airing it out to start this drive. Dump off caught by his back. He's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage, so no gain on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. 3rd down.
Let's go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Rolling into enemy territory. To the 25. And he is stopped just before he can score. But that effort on the return still setting him up with a 1st and goal. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle. And this is brought to a stop at that same 34-yard line there. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Set. Take go.
Looking in the air here. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Zay Frazier has it. And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Pass caught. 9-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Gosh, that is so demoralizing defensively. You do everything right, you draw it up right, you get double coverage, and yet you still can't take the ball away.
From the red zone now. And this is caught in the end zone. Will add to their lead at the end of the half. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down.
Ready!
He'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. See what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here's a return from the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready!
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10.
Go!
Third quarter underway. Here's Benson. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
70 Lions! Ready!
He'll look to throw. Harrison secures this left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready! Go!
Throwing from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. It's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Let's go!
Again to throw on second. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Brought in inside the 20. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals cut into the lead coming out of halftime. PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the upright. And the Cardinals cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
42. Cardinals 35.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. Dumped off to his running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
This is a heater going deep. Big game downfield. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take a 13-point lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 49, Cardinals 35. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Well, throw to start the drive. Hits him on the in route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Back to throw now. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Hand off to Benson from the gun. That's a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. Now go.
He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Cardinals chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
49, Cardinals 42.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Tackle, stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Long. They're going to throw. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that 3rd down.
He's brought down before the return gets far. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Kate, I don't know why. Every once in a while, I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Second down pass play coming. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got room to roam. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Still sticking with the passing game. Oh no, they get him yet again! Kirby Joseph picks it!
Intercepted by Washington. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. Down the left sideline he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
Here's Slide to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 56, Cardinals 42. Joey Slide to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
It's a gain of 20. And the Cardinals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. First down from the 42. Setting up to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch can still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, you got to take advantage of that opportunity. Defense just did.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And they pick him off again! Kirby Joseph picks it! And the Commanders are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by the Commanders. The Commanders take over first.
Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game.
First and 10 from the 32. From the gun, here's a handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Working now from the gun. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Commanders stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 63, Cardinals 42. Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he has stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good enough for an Arizona first down. All set to go now from the 35. Looking on first down. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here we go, set.
Throwing again on second. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Ready? Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. Into traffic, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Ridiculous. Take him out. What's going on, guys?
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready?
Now looking to throw. And a defender's there to knock this away, and that effort means it's 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Let's go now.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Hits his running back. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They get 22 out of that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Complete to number 2.
It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Five still to go here. This is second down. Throwing it again here. Throws caught. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They've got to keep moving quick here.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3.
There's another fourth. This defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Third and hardly anything. Just need the length of the football. And he scores. That's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Cardinals 49.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Drawn up for him. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as we say...